Hey everybody, and welcome back. This is Nathan Terry once again, and yeah, I'm just doing a tutorial, and today we're going to be talking about keyboard shortcuts, and I'm really excited to be talking about that because I use them all the time. I cannot tell you how much I use them. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. And last one was, okay, but this one's going to be really okay. Hey, just to let you know, you're going to hear like a beep like in the middle of this just because I have to time these so I don't go over time. But anyway, so I use shortcuts so much and I don't even explain them in my tutorials too because I'm so used to doing them. But I'm going to take you through, yeah, quite a few of them. This might be like a two-part thing because I have a lot that I use. And the ones I don't use aren't important. Just kidding. So, actually, the first one that I use a lot, it's not even related to Photoshop, which is just a computer type shortcut, is to press your Command or Tab key. I think it's Control. I think it's Control on the Windows, Control Tab or Alt Tab or something like that. I think it's Control Tab, but you press your Command Tab and it takes you through all of your programs like this if you just keep clicking it, and that's how you do it on the Windows side. And actually on the Mac side, you can, once you have this up, you can move it around with your little pointy finger, which actually this is a good segue because I'm going to go into Lightroom really quick. I just wanted to and Lightroom has a bunch of good keyboard shortcuts as well. And one of the main keyboard shortcuts that I use a lot for almost for Photoshop, Lightroom, whenever I can, or even Illustrator, is hitting the F key. And what that does is maximizes your screen mode. As you can see, my bar went away right here, and basically it makes it tight, almost like I was in a PC screen or something like that. But the first time you hit it, it gets rid of that bar right there, but you can still get to your applications. If you hit it again, it actually gets rid of your menu and it hides it, and you can't get to your applications. But let me just show you. I think this is so. This is how it usually is at the beginning. So then there's D to go into develop mode, and G is grid mode, and R is for the crop tool for some reason, and so there's a bunch of things. But one of the really cool things, if you want to know all these keyboard shortcuts, or you just want to find out where they are or whatever, if you press Command or Control question mark or slash, I guess it's slash, you get all these shortcuts right here, this menu, and you just click it away. But that's again Command slash or question mark, and you see, so now it shows you all of these different shortcuts, and you can learn whichever ones you want. Okay, so I'm going to go back into Photoshop, and I'm going to do the same thing that I just did, which is hitting F, and then it takes away all of this unwanted stuff, which is really good for when you're working on the Mac because it doesn't really have a background a lot of times, and it's really distracting what's back there. This is a pretty good way of doing it, but I like to hit it again. Reason being that I can actually move it around with my hand tool before I can do that. And I don't like the last way. The last way is alright, and you can, gosh, I'm doing so many of them, and it'll take me a while to explain them, but it makes it black when you get rid of the menu. So let me go to this one. See how I can't move that around? Anyway, I'm going to go to the third one, I guess. So, before I show you that, I need to show you the most important function in Photoshop ever. And here's what you do. Oops, don't want to do that. You get out your brush. You have a white layer like this. Okay, so you have your brush tool selected. You're painting with black. Then you control click or right click and you get your brushes dialog. Ooh, see, my timer went off. But and here's what you do. You come in here, and this is a little flyout menu. You click it, you load all these brushes, right? So then you come in here to special effects brushes. And a lot of people don't know about this, and I'll ask you if you want to add them to your brushes or just get rid of your brushes. A lot of people don't know about this. This right here, I use this brush all the time. Look at that. Ducks. I mean, I'm really glad they added this into Photoshop because I would just be lost without it. I mean, it's just so, I mean, come on. Come on. You can even make that like a layer mask and like paint away. Oops. Paint away. Oh, it doesn't want me to do it because right now I have you can do sorts of stuff. Oh, anyway. You, like that. I mean, that's just cool. Okay, I'm just kidding. And I wasted a bunch of time. But, okay. Back to the shortcuts. And if you want to reset your brushes, you just click this little guy. Actually, this just show you that this is how you load brush presets right here. By clicking this guy, you can say reset brushes, and it'll ask you if I want to add those. Append kind of adds those, and then this one just totally replaces them. And this is my standard here. And I have custom brushes that I made, which is I have a bunch of crazy ones, like they're really big. Like I'll show you. I have this one of this guy. He's a guy, and anyway, gosh, we need to get back to the normal thing. But that's how you do the brushes stuff. You guys learned that. Okay. I hate how when you click off it messes it up. Anyway, here's another shortcut that I'm doing all the time. I don't barely even notice it. When you're in any tool, I'm pretty sure any tool, you can press the space bar and get the hand tool right here. So you don't have to hit H or whatever it is for the hand tool. You can press the space bar and be working in here, and then just press the space bar and navigate around. And I use that all the time just to kind of get around without switching my tool, stuff like that. It also works really well for a lot of times you'll be doing like selections, and I'll get like the polygonal tool. I'll work in selections, and like a lot of times you get over here and you don't know what to do because what are you gonna do? So then you mess up stuff. But if you just press the space bar once again, you can grab that and do whatever your heart's desires. Heart's desires. Anyway, so that's that little guy, and something similar to that. If you hold down your command key, I believe it turns into your move tool right here. See, I can move it, but it's locked, so I can't. So if I duplicate this, which actually brings me to another shortcut, which is perhaps my favorite and the most important. But let me see, does Alt do it? Oh yeah, the Alt gives you like the eyedropper thing. I never really use the eyedropper that much, but whatever. So, next one, big one, Command J or Control J. And yeah, I'm going to write a song about this one because it is so good. Basically, it duplicates your layer. Okay, if you have a layer selected, it will duplicate that thing onto another layer. It's way better than like some people would like be like, okay, I'm gonna grab this, I'm gonna do like Command A and copy all of it and copy it and paste it, and then I have the same thing. Now Command J does all of that in one foul swoop. And the cool part is what you do is you grab like selections like this and like whatever, and then if I hit Command J, it only copies that onto a new layer. So Gotta know that one, because that one is actually the bomb. It really actually is. And I'll get rid of this one. So I'm actually out of time. So this is why I'm going to do another one. I hope you learned a little bit. I mean, a little bit. You know how to get to the Lightroom keyboard shortcuts now, and you know how to change your brushes by doing that thing. And you know that the spacebar does this, and Command J. Okay, so that's a big one. And the F toggles your screen modes. Okay, so bye bye.